is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gain capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gain capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gain capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gain capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gain capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gain capital of the nation.
Are we on? Oh, shit. Fuck. Are you serious? All right. Anyway, guys, welcome to News with Norbeez. And before I introduce my very special guest, well, he's not really that special. You guys already know who the hell he is. So, anyways, if you guys did not tune in last night to Marvelous Takeover, make sure you guys go check that out. Marvelous was on there. We actually filmed it from his home. So we were live from Marvelous's home. Thought it was pretty entertaining. I actually even called in myself to my own show, if you can believe that. Definitely go check that out. Check out Conversation with Marvelous. He's been on here now a couple of times, but a lot of you guys thought he would never be back. Where's Marvelous? And now a lot of you guys are just happy. I want to thank everybody in the live chat, everybody who commented, subscribed, everybody who shared, everybody who disliked, everybody who's talking shiznit. It doesn't matter. You guys are still watching. Much love and respect to all of you guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into News with Norbeez, where we give you the ghetto news from an unprofessional perspective. So without further ado, Norbeez, come on down. How you doing, Norbert?
Hey, Tony, I'm doing great. It's been busy.
Yes.
Been busy.
Yes.
We were there last night with Marvelous setting that whole thing up.
Yeah.
You know, it was a very. I think it turned out great considering me and Hip Hop Jedi were there. We got in there last minute.
Yeah.
Everything was last minute. So if anything looked off or if anything wasn't to people's standards, my apologies. We did do this last minute and we went in there. I like to think that me and Hip Hop Jedi, we did a really great job.
You guys did a great job.
Setting everything up. And so shout out to the Hip Hop Jedi. But I had a blast. I mean,
It was different. It was different, and people actually had an opportunity to call in and ask questions.
and they did.
Yeah, and they did. Some people like to call in and try to get under Marvelous' skin, and I get it, but we got to be prepared for that. You know, and you know what tripped me out?
Which tripped you
that
out?
people were writing on the comments in the live chat, "Where's Tony? Where's Tony? Where's Tony?" Okay, like, what, did they ditch me or something? What was I, tied up in a closet somewhere? Was I gagged? You know, I had something in my mouth. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. So,
You know what surprised me the most was when I saw somebody commented somewhere where like Tony should be more considerate about the phone calls. And I'm thinking like, wait a minute, Tony wasn't even there.
I wasn't even there.
They're just hating just to hate. And it's sad that some people, they need to hate even though they have nothing to back it up.
Well, you know how some people are compulsive liars?
Yes.
Even to the point now where some people just can't help it. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
just lie.
Yeah.
I think there's compulsive haters.
That's the bad part when you live your life in lies. It becomes a ball of lies, and
Yes.
eventually it gets loose and it starts destroying your own life.
He said it gets loose.
Hey.
So, okay, but here's my thing. Like, can a person ever snap out of it, bro? Because, look, I've known dudes since I've been in my 20s. Y son puros pinche mentirosos.
Yeah.
They fucking have lied. Like, I'm looking at them like this. And you know how I told him one day? I said, you know how I can tell you're lying to me? And he goes, how? He goes, because you're always fucking blinking. Every time you lie, you're always blinking. So, you know what he did next time? He was like this. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
Gotcha, bitch.
You motherfucker look like a spaced out tweaker. You know, I'm telling you the truth, bro. I'm not lying. And I go, you're still lying because you're trying not to blink. You know, so.
Next thing he's gonna tape up his eyelids.
Yeah. No, or fucking flip his eyelids backwards. You know? Yeah, bro. But and then like he's in his 50s now,
Yeah.
and he is still the same way, bro.
Wow.
Still fucking lying.
I mean that's the bad part, that you eventually trip over your own lies too.
Yeah, you know, look, the truth never changes.
Yeah, it never changes.
Lies always fucking change. If somebody tells you a story 2 or 3 different times and they always add a fucking twist, they take out or they add to it, most likely it was a lie. Okay? But the dumb motherfuckers love fucking lying.
Yeah.
And then now on social media, you can make it look like you're actually winning when you're really losing behind closed doors.
Definitely.
I mean,
Definitely.
there was one rapper, and I won't mention him. He actually went to a pawn shop to expose another rapper
Oh.
because the rapper was saying that he was paid, but that was pawn money because he went to go pawn his jewelry.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all of that, you spend money you don't have, you know, to buy things you don't need, to impress people you don't like.
Yeah, it's that saying, you got to fake it till you make it. And unfortunately, some people actually not some, a lot of them fake the funk, I guess you could say.
Stay real in the all fake era.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
that's how it goes.
It costs zero. It costs zero to keep it 100.
But you know what? But the problem is that society today, dislikes people keeping it 100. They don't want to hear the truth.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You're right. You're right. They don't want to hear the fucking truth. That's the thing, bro. And so what do we do? Do we hurt them with the truth or comfort them with the lie?
Now you gotta hurt them. You gotta rip it off like a Band-Aid. Let it sting for a second. And
now, can you imagine? God forbid you have some type of disease.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And he looks at the X-rays and he was like, "Fuck, this motherfucker got fucking 3 weeks to live."
Jeez.
So he throws those X-rays in the trash. Norbert, I'm going to go ahead and prescribe to you some Vicodin. You should be good. Call me in about a month.
Damn.
Okay?
Oh, shit.
He just comforted you with a lie.
Yeah.
Or he can just say, get your house in order, bro. You got 3 weeks.
It's interesting that you would say that about a doctor because there's a law in California now that restricts a doctor from telling you certain information like that.
Really?
Yeah. That Governor Newsom pushed out.
So you can't even tell the full truth, the whole truth?
The doctor? No. They could get their license taken away if they tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah. Why didn't you?
Fuck. Lie to me
That's
then.
what I
Fucking.
said. Yeah, they're gonna lie to you because they don't want you to make up your own decisions either. But
See, if a doctor told you the truth and told you got 3 weeks to live, at least you can prepare, for your family if you have any.
yeah,
You can set your house in order before you check out.
Yeah.
Or you can always go get a fucking second
opinion.
opinion.
Yes, that's what most people should do is get a second opinion. Especially if you're in General Hospital or you have somebody in the General Hospital here in LA, always get a second opinion. Do not go by General Hospital because I see more dead people come out of there than people that survive.
Yeah, bro. You know what? Oh well.
Go to Cedar Sinai. I mean,
Go to see. Do you got the money?
fake it till you make it.
Take it till you make it. What did MC Bree say? Ain't no future in your fronting. Today, everybody's fronting for a future.
Dang, that's a good one. Fuck.
Bro, let's just.
Oh man, we're bringing up some good topics though,
You know why people don't like me? Because I tell the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
And you know why some people do like me? Because I
you
tell
say
the truth.
And it's wild how that works because the ones that you see that are supposedly they're very acceptive of realness. They love real people, but as soon as you say something real to them, they don't fucking like you, and they say you're fucking lying, and they say you're a hater. You're hating.
Today, that's like the get out of jail free card. Like, you're a hater. Back then, when I was growing up, if hate was something bad, like people would hate you if you did something bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And me, the way I always saw it back then, it's like, bro, I didn't do nothing bad. You're just jealous. That's really what it is. You're just
That's
jealous.
really what it is.
I mean, but today you get hated on for doing something good.
You do get hated for doing something good.
For doing something good. You can show up looking all nice and spiffy to the club. And then there'll be some dude like, oh, that motherfucker. You know why he says that? Because his girl's scoping him out.
Hey,
Let's just be honest. Look, babe, here he comes over here. Fuck him. I don't like that motherfucker. He got a podcast and, he's ripping our people off. It is just a fucking
I get that
truth.
all the time.
Exactly. You go to Taco Bell, everybody recognizes you.
I wish I'd get that sponsorship of Taco Bell. If you're hearing this, we need that sponsorship.
Exactly. 'Cause you guys got 2 weeks to contact him and follow him on Instagram.
Yes.
Anyways, you're going to get Taco Bell certified.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still pushing Taco Bell. I think I saw one podcaster get angry that people still they get angry about people that say Taco Bell is Mexican food. I mean,
Is it Mexican food?
It's Mexican inspired, I could say.
Or is it Mexican?
It's Mexican inspired. I told you that story. There's an actual restaurant that's owned by a Mexican that originally made those tacos and got the idea taken by the guy that created Taco Bell. He had a hot dog stand across the street from his restaurant.
Okay.
And he saw that this guy was selling these tacos made out of ground beef.
Carne molida. Yeah.
Carne molida. And he copied it, created Taco Bell. Well, the rest is history. But
why-
that restaurant is still there.
Okay, why? I always thought Taco and then Bell.
Well, his last name was Bell.
Really?
I think that's his name, Bell.
See, how do you know so much? The Taco Bell historian, everybody.
I'll
Taco
tell
Bell
you,
historian.
you know what? Because I really wanted when in the beginning. I had that same thing. I'm like Marvelous. When Marvelous says, in the beginning I was that guy. That's not that so and so. For
Right.
me, it was like when I was the same way when I was saying that's not Mexican food. That's stupid. I don't know. Who the fuck believes that's Mexican food? That's when you start doing your research and you start realizing, oh shit. So the original creator was a Mexican that got that idea stolen by a white dude selling hot dogs across the street.
Oh, like the way they did. Remember the founder, the McDonald's?
Oh yeah. That's the perfect example.
Wow.
Perfect example.
Now they got are powder, and they call it tajin.
Oh,
Let's just
is
be
that
honest,
right?
bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, is that owned by what?
Gabacho.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
You know, it's funny though, because I normally buy, I think I told you, I buy the one that's called Pico de Gallo.
yeah, that's a good one,
It's
too.
like a yellow bottle.
Before that one, it was called Lucas.
Lucas.
I don't know if they still have that one.
I think they still have
it's
Lucas.
it's a little yellow
Yeah.
carton round.
Yeah.
Lucas. You get them at the Swan.
Yeah, that was a shit too.
Yeah,
That was a shit.
that was good. And then somebody came and was like, tajin.
You always got to rip us off in flavor.
Okay, what about tapatio?
What?
Tapatio. Yeah. Is that owned by a white guy, do you know?
Yeah, that's a good question. I gotta assume no because it's based off of here in LA on the east side.
Okay.
I gotta hope that there's a Mexican back there.
All right. Yeah. Okay, now, Norbert went on the record and said that Taco Bell is authentic Mexican food.
If it's made by a Mexican, it's gotta be a Mexican.
That's dumb. That's dumb. I'm going to go to a restaurant and order Italian food, but it's made by a Mexican. It's Mexican food.
I mean,
bro.
some historians would argue that the idea of tomato sauce
Okay.
came from Mexico when the Italians and the Spanish were in Mexico. Because who makes salsa?
Yeah.
Mexicans make salsa.
Yeah.
I mean, we it's all over Mexico. I
Yeah.
mean, look at that's probably the one thing that Italy has that's different from their pastas.
What's that?
I mean, look, they got their pastas from China. They got
Very true.
their sauce. More than likely, they got their sauce from Mexico because we're making salsa. We're using tomatoes.
Moncajete.
The only thing that I know about history about the Italians having is wine and bread and olive oil.
Pollo de oliva.
Aside from those ingredients,
And the Godfather movies.
as far as those things, that's all I could think of what they came up by themselves.
Para las mujeres andan bien nalgonas las cabronas.
You know what? I wouldn't know. You don't see too many Italian women out here.
I traveled.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
interesting enough that I say that I don't see too many. There's quite a few buildings in downtown LA dedicated to Italians.
Really?
Yeah, to the Italian community. I don't know. That's one of the mysteries of LA. We have buildings dedicated to the Italian community, but no Italians here. Like they must have done something for them to get these buildings dedicated to them.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right.
I don't know. Who knows? Somebody might know the answer to
So
that.
once again, if you guys want authentic Mexican food, go to Taco Bell. Yes, and then if you guys want salsa, just ask for the little packets.
There you go. Diablo is my favorite.
That's stupid, Diablo.
I mean-
like, why Diablo? Like, why?
That's
Because the
it.
devil's fucking red? Like, see,
I don't come up with
That's
these
the
names.
nastiest salsa they have.
No
it
way.
is nasty. That shit is nasty.
We got to get all four sauces here and actually do a taste test between mild, hot, Diablo.
It's because he
I
likes
think
like
there's more.
habanero. Like that shit is habanero.
Okay, it's
so-
spicy. Yeah, this is the spiciest one.
Can
they
you eat
got.
habaneros?
Yeah.
I can't, bro. I'm not fucking with that.
Well, you know what?
I like to enjoy my food.
I won't eat it whole. It's got to be in a salsa. It's got to be made into a salsa. A lot of salt, some lemon.
Let's be honest, bro. How many
Incredible
people have
taco.
eaten those and they spend the rest of the hour eating their food?
Well, I mean, if you're
That shit is hot.
Yeah,
It's
but-
not even enjoyable.
But that's the thing. It's like weed smokers, like the guys that smoke it like every hour of the day. Like, how much can you smoke it? You know, before
Yeah.
it's like it loses its point. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you will smoke it to relax. You will smoke it to be creative. You will smoke it to
Stay
even
relaxed.
calm some sort of like disease that you might have.
All right.
mental disease.
But it's the same thing with salsa. If you're gonna vigorously put it on everything and cover your whole dish with it, that's just too much, you know.
I like a good homemade salsa, but enjoyable.
Yeah,
It
it's
could
gotta
be
fun.
mild. It could be hot, but not fucking Diablo hot.
Well, that's the thing about, Mexicans, the Mexican style salsa is that it has to be flavorful.
Of course.
Even the habanero ones that they make is flavorful. Unlike here in the U.S. where they make salsas that are super spicy but don't taste like nothing. They're just spicy. Like everybody
those are
shows
kinda
up.
I don't like.
I like the ghost chili pepper ones,
Yeah.
and all these other fucking atomic hot sauce that don't fucking taste like nothing. They just burn your fucking mouth.
They just burn your motherfucking mouth.
I don't like those salsas.
Just like those Packy chips.
Oh,
Those motherfuckers. Damn.
hey, didn't you make somebody eat that?
Concrete. He was fucking crying.
Shout out to Concrete for taking
Yeah,
that
he
like
was
a champ.
crying. Tony, the show is called Dining with the Wizard. Not just talking to the wizard. So he ate it, and that's how I fucking went ahead and took it. But I found the secret. How to get rid of that shit.
Milk?
Nope.
What?
Tequila.
Really?
So I took the Packy chip, and that motherfucker was kicking the fuck in.
Yeah.
One of the secrets is people say don't ever get it with your hands.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you have to, open the package and just like either take it out or put on some gloves or a napkin.
Yeah.
Because eventually you're going to do this.
Oh,
Eventually you're gonna do this,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's true.
And put it in your mouth. Don't let it sit on your lips because your lips will start fucking
Yeah.
burning. So what I did, I just took a fucking shot of tequila. And by accident, it fucking intensified it. Y luego se me calmó.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of calmed down a little bit. I was like, fuck, let me take another one. And before you know it, I was like, hell yeah,
What?
let's do another one, oh boy.
One bottle in it turned you to Danny Trejo.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexican? So,
What's it called? Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of an episode of The Simpsons where
I
there was
never watched one episode of The Simpsons.
You really should, man.
But you know what? I like the characters because I used to have a Bartman shirt. I like the characters, but it just wasn't for me, bro. Like Shrek, I watched Shrek 1.
Yeah.
Shrek wasn't for me. I don't like.
It was really dark. I don't know if you really.
I heard number 2 and 3 were.
Yeah, no, number 1 was dark as fuck.
It's hard for me to like adult cartoons.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Like Family Guy, I don't watch that shit either.
You know what? I used to watch a lot of them before, like years ago, but not so much anymore. I mean, I kind of want to say you kind of grow out of it, but they were good.
Okay, favorite cartoon growing up?
I'm going to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, not the movie, the actual cartoon.
Yeah, the actual cartoon.
Mine was obviously Scooby-Doo.
All right.
See,
all right.
when you think about it, I like mystery.
Yeah.
And it had, I don't want to say horror, but it had like supposedly monsters, you know, people, guys with masks or whatever. So
yeah.
I love that shit, bro. On a Saturday morning, on TV dinner that my dad used to buy us.
Yeah.
Right there with that fucking wooden TV.
Yeah.
You know, that only had like 8 channels. You know, and then you got to fix the color. And if it doesn't work, you got to bang that motherfucker on the side.
Damn.
So yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it's funny you would say adjust the color. There's a little fact here that the color TV came from Mexico.
For reals.
Yeah.
All right, you heard that? All right.
But yeah, no. I mean that cartoon is funny with Scooby, and it's always an old man, right?
It's always an old man.
I would have gotten away with it if it was for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn kids.
Exactly. What about Cat Dog? Were you a Cat Dog fan?
You know what? No. I'm surprised anybody was actually. Were you?
No.
Are you sure?
I had the singer Trish Toledo here.
Really?
The Sodi singer.
Oh yeah.
And I asked her favorite cartoon growing up. She said Cat Dog.
Really?
That's what she said. Cat Dog.
Wow.
So I think it's Cat Dog.
There's nothing wrong with Cat Dog.
Okay. What about you? What's your favorite cartoon, Alex?
Well, I mean, what's the purpose of that? Because I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they saved the day. Yada yada. Scooby Doo.
Right.
They saved the day. Mystery saved the day. Well, what's Cat and Dog's thing?
Just stupid adventures. It was like Rocco's Modern Life. You ever watch that?
They're like a pothead cartoon where it doesn't really make sense, but
It's like
That's
it's
what he likes.
entertaining at the moment.
It's just a lot like him. He doesn't make a lot of sense,
Yeah.
but he's entertaining.
I used to like watching Rocket Power. I don't know if you remember that.
No, Rocket Power?
Were you a Power Ranger? I know you were, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, I was a Power Ranger.
Were you ever
Kimberly was my crush.
Were you ever the
Pink
pink
Ranger
one for Halloween?
What? No. No.
Are you sure?
No. If I ain't there, I want it to be the Green Ranger.
Oh, I thought I saw a picture like on your screensaver on your phone. You were the Power Ranger.
No, that wasn't me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
That shit look real snug. Camel toe in the front and everything.
Well, was it like eggplant or what?
No, camel toe.
Sure. Bro, I didn't know that show ran for like 10 years in Japan.
For reals?
Yes, 10 years. It only had like one season here. One or two seasons.
No, Power Rangers went a long time.
No, it went like 1 or 2 seasons.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm dead serious, bro.
Still going.
No. The original one. Not the newer ones. The original one was like 1 or 2 seasons. I didn't even know a lot of that footage that they didn't involve the kids from here was all Japanese.
Really?
Like the villains, that was all Japanese.
Didn't recently some Power Ranger die?
I think a couple of them died.
Didn't say one of them killed himself or something like that?
Well, I think both of them killed themselves.
Do you know anything about it? Or no?
One of them was one of the Red Rangers that played the Red Ranger, and the most recent one was the one that played the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. That dude, unfortunately, committed suicide.
Did he say why?
You know, that's the mystery because as far as from what I saw, he was living a good life. He just finished several projects. He was
But behind closed doors, we don't know if they have any peace.
That's
the key right
That's
there.
the key right there. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of people, look, let me tell you something. You can have a big ass house and not have a home. You can have a nice bed, but not get any rest. I mean, think about that. You know what I'm saying? You can have all of these things, but not have any peace.
But you know, that's the interesting part too, because in the U.S., even worldwide, it's widely. Well, I'm sorry, not wildly, widely known that the thing that gets pushed more is women depression. You know, it gets pushed a lot, like widely. Like that's what you see in the news is mostly women getting oppressed, women's rights, all that stuff. All this stuff about women. But what you don't see is the highest suicide rate in the world is males.
Yeah.
We're us males are the ones that, unfortunately, are committing the most suicide. Like these women, they might say it that they want to do it, and some of them unfortunately do, but the majority of these men, they're doing it because they don't accept that they have a problem, or because we're in a society where like we can't have that problem because we're men.
Right.
We're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be a brick. We're supposed to be unbreakable, unshakable, but you know, we're human.
Some men are, some men aren't. Like, and not everybody's the same.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's my thing. I think, and I'm gonna say I think because I seen it in the rap industry. And you guys pay attention to this, okay?
Yeah.
I've been around a long time. My ass is old. I'm an old fool from the old school. Okay. I seen rappers on the first album like really fucking blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
They tour everywhere. They make mad stupid money. Okay. Second album, they fall the fuck off. You know what? Some coach said this about NFL. He said, NFL stands for not for long.
Ouch.
They should apply that to rap. Because let me tell you something. You could be in and you could be out. So the same way the crowd loved him on his second album, the shit just fucking flopped. Like nobody cared.
Yeah.
So eventually this guy began to write songs again. And all the songs were hateful songs. And you know what the songs were about? He was talking shit about the record label. He was talking shit about the fans. He was talking shit just about the industry. Everything was just pure fucking hate.
Damn.
So he asked me one day, working on his third album, what do you think, which was smart of him, what do you think is wrong with me? That's what he said. And you know what I said? It's very easy, bro. It's very easy. Number one, you need to just get away from this whole music. Gather yourself, regroup, you know, work on yourself. Second, come with some good music, bro.
Of course.
Come with some good. You have it.
Yeah.
You have it in you. The thing is, you believe the hype of the first one.
And it's good that you say that because a lot of these people that do get there, they suddenly have new friends. They suddenly have new people in their ear, and they quickly forget about the ones that kept them grounded, the ones that told them how it is, even when they didn't like it, and now they have these friends that hype them up, lie to them, agree. Yeah, that's a good beat. Oh yeah. Oh, those are some dope bars.
Yes, men.
Yes, man.
Yes,
and
man.
yes, women.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Because they'll go. As long as you work on their music. Anyways, but so this guy didn't take my advice.
Yeah.
Just began lashing out. This fucking dude ended up in a fucking mental ward.
Jeez.
Now, not that he was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But he was driving himself fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I think actors might be suffering from the same thing.
Oh, I'm sure.
I had the fucking biggest hit last year, Norbert. Now I go through Taco Bell, nobody recognizes me.
Damn.
No more autographs, no more pictures.
I know that's like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But dude, like there are dudes that suffer from that. And I remember when I went to get a job, I told my boy, I'm gonna go get a fucking job. Fuck that, I'd rather sell drugs than fucking work. This industry fucking owes me.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. And that's where I think, and I say I think, some of these guys go fucking crazy and they're like, fuck it, I'd rather just check out of here.
Yeah, I mean, and then that's the part about when you put all your eggs in one basket too.
Yeah.
That most people don't think, hey, you got to have more than just one hustle under you.
Absolutely, bro. More than one hustle. So, you know, I'm not going to go there. All right. I'm not going to, because I'm about to go in on somebody. So, you know, because here's one thing if you want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you some advice. You're not going to get rich. No one is going to get rich. Okay? No one is going to get rich from streams.
No.
You're not going to get rich from streams.
No.
Mariah Carey made pennies, and she's had a lot of songs on the fucking Spotify,
Yeah.
etc. Pharrell had one of the biggest songs in the fucking world, and on Pandora, his check was $5,000. That song, "Happy."
Wow.
Okay,
Cause I'm happy. I like that song.
Yeah, it was a big fucking hit. I didn't care for it, but
Yeah.
it's a hit.
Yeah.
But just on Pandora alone,
Yeah.
that equal to about $5,000.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, so nobody is going to get rich off of that. So here's how rappers are making money right now. Honestly, shows and merch.
yeah, shows and merch. You're right.
Shows and merch. Okay, and if you don't see your favorite rapper performing, but he's running on the internet, so you guys can fill in the blanks. So that's all I'm going to say. I know some people don't like it, but it's the truth.
It is the truth, and then people got to understand, because I think we had that one caller that said, I don't understand how these Chicano rappers that are out now are so famous. I don't see any of their shit or listen to any of their shit.
Social media
How
famous.
the fuck are they famous? And you know, I totally understood that part. Like, you have a good point. Like, you don't hear them on the radio. You don't hear them on shows.
Norbert, I had a guy that hit me up one day for an interview. And I go, hey, send me your Instagram page. He had over 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
I'm new to Instagram at the time, early
Yeah.
2019. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, this guy got a fucking huge ass following.
Yeah.
But you know what I finally went and did? Started looking at his pictures
Yeah.
and all his likes. How do you have 100,000? Let's just say he only had 20,000.
Yeah.
How are you averaging between 7 to 10 likes
Yeah.
per picture? Then I found out through a friend of mine that schooled me, brought me up to date, because
Yeah.
I came back new to this whole industry.
Yeah.
People buy followers.
Yeah.
And then he said, this guy just didn't buy likes. Okay, because I know rappers
Yeah.
that I've interviewed here
Yeah.
that have told me
Yeah.
they even bought their blue check mark. They bought followers and they bought their likes. So then I said, well, how come your YouTube is popping? I bought subscribers and views. But they're not collecting no monetization because it's fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I said, keep in mind, early 2019, right when I started my podcast, I said,
Yeah.
well, why do you do that? Well, it gives you some type of look.
Yeah.
It makes you look like you're somebody.
Yeah.
And he only told me this because he was drunk.
But it's unfortunately it's facts. You know, a lot of people shit for that blue check mark.
Yeah.
'Cause for that verification, they're probably willing to do some dirty shit for that one.
You'll suck a cock for a blue check mark.
He said it.
Okay, hit us with the news.
All right.
What's poppin'?
All right, let's go with the news. First story of the day. Well, this is actually an interesting story because Do you remember how old you were the first time you started working? Do you remember your age?
11 years old.
11 years old?
With Steve Yanov, 3 years.
Okay. And
But an actual, that's under the table, but an actual job, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, no, that's still work.
Okay, 11 years old.
11 years old.
And then my next job was working at Zodi's. Do you remember Zodi's?
I know.
It was like a Kmart. It was like remember something Bemco or it was something like that. No, Gemco. It was Gemco.
Yeah.
And then it was Zodi's during the early 80s.
I think they still have those. Or
No more Zodi's.
Zodi's.
Zodys. Then after that, I worked at Pacific Video in Long Beach.
Oh, you know
at
what? They
Video
have a
Store.
place called Zuni's now.
Okay.
Maybe it's connection. I don't know.
Then I worked at Pacific Video, a video store, and then that's when I opened up my own video store at 18. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Then after that, my next job was 96 to 98, working for the record store, the warehouse. Remember the record store, the warehouse?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. But there was gaps in between, and then at Rouse for 15 years.
And the warehouse. I miss that place.
I missed Music Plus. I missed Sam Goody's. I missed all of those places, bro.
That was the first time that was the place I bought my first Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah.
For Super Nintendo. Good memories. Anyways, I say that because recently the Arkansas Governor Sanders signed a law that makes it easier to employ children. Yes. So now in Arkansas, you can be 14 to 15 years old to get hired by a company.
14
to 15 without having to get I guess apparently you need some sort of a
like work permit.
Work permit.
Here was 16 years old.
We have not no more in Arkansas. So now if you're in Arkansas and you got a 15, 14-year-old that you want them to pay a bill, you can send them over to start working and get a paycheck.
Wow.
Which is interesting that this came up because I think recently there was a story out there that Cheetos and all these other companies.
Yeah, the hot Cheetos.
Well, no, Cheetos in general. I think they were just poking at hot Cheetos. I mean,
okay.
Cheetos in general makes hot Cheetos, so
Right.
they're part of all of it. I don't think it was specifically hot Cheetos. I'm pretty sure it was all of them.
Just in general, Cheetos.
In general, Cheetos, the company. And well, I think this is one of the reasons why they pushed this new rule.
Okay.
They're like, well, okay, they kind of caught us red-handed, so why don't we change the law to make it okay for these kids to be working here?
Oh.
But let me ask you, did you working at 11 years old, did you feel exploited?
I didn't. I didn't because I worked amongst Steve and Susan.
Yeah.
And, they'd bring me lunch, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if they didn't buy me lunch, they'd bring me lunch. They'll give me something to drink. They give me $10 a day.
Yeah.
To me, that was just arcade money. My mom was there selling anyway, so
Yeah.
I'd come with her and leave with her. So no, I didn't, and I was there 3 years.
I think I started probably at 12 years old working.
But Norbert, let's be honest. In Mexico, how old are the kids that are already working, bro?
Like 8.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, but it's just different laws here. I get it. I understand. Pero allá es porque están ayudando a la familia.
Yeah.
They're helping the family.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So I get it.
And it's probably going to be the same thing there. I mean, me personally, like I said, I didn't feel exploited either. I felt like, oh, I'm earning some money. This is me earning money. I can
Right.
buy myself some shit. That's cool.
Right. Now, I do want to say this because my second job was, Zodi's. And I was there, it was just seasonals, maybe like 4 or 5 months.
Ah, okay.
But the way I was raised, and I want you guys to listen to this because I'm sure a lot of you guys out there were raised this way.
Yeah.
We were taught as kids that when you earn your check, whether it was 100, whether it was 150, or whether it was $50, you came home, y se lo das a tu mamá, you give it to your mother.
Yeah.
That I always turned in every check to my mother, and my mother would deposit it, and then she would give me money out of there. Like she would say, like if I worked $150 for the week, then she would give me $50. And I was living with my mother, obviously she was raising me, so it says dinero para la casa. That's money for a bill or something.
Yeah.
And so for me, it was $50. It was a Friday. I'm going out.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. And I never complained, never felt exploited, never nothing. So
yeah, you know what? I felt the same way too. I did, however, did notice that it kind of did some harm where Now that I know I could work and make my own money, like why the fuck do I give a fuck about school?
Yeah.
That was that was the bad part about it, about me working so young, is that I didn't really care too much about school because I'm getting paid already.
Right.
Like I'm already making money. I'm even helping moms out with rent.
Okay, so now here's my thing though. Is that a good thing then to allow a child to go to work early and possibly think like that? Or think about this as a parent, does it depend on the child? You see what I'm saying?
I think, honestly, I don't think it ever depends on the child, because for me and the way I see it, a child doesn't know shit. They're a blank canvas that the parent is literally the artist to.
True. But some, okay, like for an example, I got 2 boys, 2 girls, okay? Out of my 2 boys, I know who I could depend on a little bit more for something, for like, if I need you to hold on to this, I know this guy will take care of me. The other guy will be like, just throw it in my room. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think sometimes it may be depending on the child.
That's a tough one, because you're talking about 4 kids. That's 4 different individuals.
Personalities,
4 different personalities that... That's why you probably just stick to one.
No, keep boning. Keep boning.
Keep boning, but just stick to 1 or 2. Because 4, it does get more complicated, especially when you have a mixture of boys and girls. Yeah. Because the boys, you don't really give a fuck too much about, but you just know you got to teach them to be men. Girls, you got to worry about the motherfucker that's going to break their heart or take advantage of them.
True. You know what? But let me say this about women. Women mature faster than men, in my experience. Women mature faster than men.
That's true.
Growing up, I've only went out with mature women.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, when mature. And when I say mature, here.
Oh, not like 60, 70 years old?
Not like she's, her body's mature. Well, that came with it. But here, bro, I never dated a fucking pendeja.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about women. I'm not talking about hood rats.
Yeah.
Because we do have hood rats by choice. By choice. I'd rather suck a cock and marry a guy that has money.
Yeah.
Then a woman says, you know what? You got, 100K of followers on Instagram, and I make 100K, a year.
I want to play devil's advocate on that one.
You always do.
Because
you like pendejas.
Because if she could suck the cock, clean up the house, make dinner, take care of the kids, and suck your cock some more.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about hood rat. But is that a hood rat? No, I'm talking about hood rat.
That she only just sucks cock. That's it.
Yes, because
okay, well, she's only sucking cock. Well, no, that's definitely a hood rat.
I mean, can you imagine you meet a girl, a fine, beautiful girl, y te la mama, and she like cleans that shit up, bowls and all, okay, everything, hasta chicloso, okay?
Whoa.
So then you just tell her, so what do you do? And she goes, nothing, I just live with my parents. Where do you live at? San Fernando Valley. Oh, okay. Well, what do you plan to do with your life? I want to get married.
Well, you know what?
Don't interrupt me. I want to get married. Okay. Does she have anything to offer you?
I was gonna say that.
I'm asking you.
No, that's what I was gonna say. You missed out the follow-up questions. Well, can you cook? Can you clean?
Fuck no, I don't do that shit.
All right, fucking, you're out of here. Thanks for the job.
No vale nada, la cabrona.
No,
like, she's not worth anything, bro.
No, you gotta bring something to the table. You gotta bring something to the table.
But now on the other hand, let me stick up for some women.
Yeah,
there's some good fucking women.
There is
that have been with some motherfucking bums, dudes, hobosexuals.
Well, this is
hobosexual. You know what a hobosexual is, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that gets into a relationship.
Yeah.
For what?
Boom. For to live.
To not be homeless.
Live with her.
And all they do is just feed off of you like a fucking vampire. Boom. And I've known guys like that. Oh, my girl brought me this. I'm going
to counter that, though.
And I'm waiting for it because I think he's a homosexual, okay?
If you're a homosexual and you're eating her out to heaven and you're cleaning up the house, taking care of the kids, I mean, are you really a homosexual or you're putting...
You're a millennial father today, huh? Let the wife go to work, I'll stay home. Hell no. Okay, let me answer this. Hypothetical.
Wait.
Hypothetical.
Wait, Tony.
Go ahead.
Wait, Tony. If she was making bank working constantly, wouldn't you want to hang out with your kids, go to the park, go travel with them, go spend as much time fucking shooting guns and fucking hunting animals, going to amusement parks, spending time with them, teaching them how to do businesses, put your time and effort into them, and not have to work?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to play the damn devil's advocate.
Okay.
How many of you men would want your daughter to have a good job and support that lazy motherfucker that's just at home? Would you?
I feel attacked, Tony.
Would you? Okay, nobody would. Vámonos, puto.
You know what? If my daughter's a millionaire and she chooses a bum like that.
Now if she's a millionaire.
Well, that was what we were talking about. Somebody
But you
that's
want her to
already
get a
making
bum?
good money. Well, clearly he's operating something.
He sling that dingaling. Okay, anyway, fuck all that. This guy Norbert. Fucking.
All right, so that's Arkansas.
Yeah,
ladies and
Arkansas.
gentlemen.
Let's move on.
All right, so let me out. So for most men,
Brisk iced tea. Somebody asked. Tropical mango. Pretty good. Go ahead.
so for most men, we have a you would say we have like life goals, right?
Life goals.
Yeah, goals.
Okay.
Like have a business.
Yes.
Get a degree.
Of course.
Maybe even buy that classic car you always wanted.
Okay.
And one, it's having a threesome.
You fucking lost me.
Huh?
You lost me.
I lost you.
Yeah, repeat that
Classic
again.
car,
Fancy car.
business, degree, threesomes.
Okay, so if you're saying,
Men goals.
yeah, mango.
Men goals. No? Was that...
Okay.
All right, so...
no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Let's just.
So, so this man recently went to a casino, had a great time, was gambling, drinking. He finally met that goal that some men, I guess apparently some men, not all men, but some men, wish for, which is a threesome. He found these two women that he met at the bar,
Okay.
the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida.
The Hard Rock.
So, so he so he met these two women, took them back home, and the dream, the goal came to fruition.
Okay, so he had a threesome.
He had a threesome.
Okay.
Thing was that when he woke up, he realized that these women were leaving with all his things. So this man got robbed.
Okay. That's what he gets.
He got robbed by these two women that robbed thousands of dollars of his money and robbed quite a few other items that were expensive. So this is more of a lesson learned. Like, just because it sounds like a good idea doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Yeah, but it also depends. You're going to meet them at the Hard Rock to begin with. Cafe. You're going to meet two fucking most likely hood rats that have done it already.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking goal.
Well, let me ask you.
That dude must have been ugly.
How many-
Because if you're a good looking dude and you're charming, you can pull that. You don't need to have all that money and go to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Well, how do we know he was hitting? He could have been losing for all we know. And like they just who knows? The point is that was it worth it? Was it worth getting robbed for thousands of dollars?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, Norbert. Hypothetical.
Yeah.
You're married. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you tell your wife again. Hypothetical. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
Yeah.
And you ask your wife, babe, I want to spice shit up.
All right.
She's like what? I don't know. I don't want you to look at me different.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to like spice shit up.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it? I want to have a fucking threesome, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you have in mind? I have this coworker. I think she's down.
All right.
Say your girl does it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys do it.
Yeah.
Man goal is met.
Yes.
Okay. So now 6 months later, her birthday's coming up.
All right.
Babe, I want to do it again.
Oh.
She says that now.
Okay.
I want to do it again. Okay. I'm going to hit you right between the eyeballs. So be ready.
All right.
Okay, baby. she says, I mean, you say, what girl? And then she goes, no, I want another man.
Jesus Christ.
I want another man. And then you finally say, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Another man. And then here walks in a 6'7" Jamal. And he's black.
I couldn't figure that by the name. Could you?
Would you still be down?
Hell no. Hell no. No, I don't. So there's no sword fighting in this house.
But why? She gave it to you.
No.
She gave it to you.
Yeah, she gave it to me. I didn't ask for it.
All right.
Am I in the wrong here?
What if she says, okay, then you could just watch?
But
It's either yes or no.
this ain't no cuck moment. Oh, hey, you know we haven't brought up that word in a minute.
Nobody's got cooked.
Hey, but you know what's interesting though? You said that most people would know the women and if it were a threesome, but I don't know any situation where you would know the women in a threesome.
Where you wouldn't?
I think it's always with strangers.
So, but is it possible that motherfucker paid for those two girls?
I mean, that's possible, but because
they ripped his ass off?
That
Okay.
might be why he would put in his report that they robbed him.
El gran campeón mexicano Julio César Chávez, remember his son?
Yeah.
Ese vale verga fucking.
The one there, where's the
He's like the Tekashi 6ix9ine of boxing. He looks weird. He
not the one that puts on the makeup and puts on the skirts and the high heels.
You're talking about the Oscar de las Nalgas.
No. Chavez has a son
Okay,
that
maybe.
has wears high heel shoes.
Okay, I don't know, but the only guy that boxes professionally.
Yeah.
Okay, he had fought in Vegas, had his check with them. The next day, he was caught in a fucking threesome out here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, the only reason why that made headline news because they took off with his $2 million check.
Damn. That's
Yes.
news. No,
Yeah,
that's newsworthy.
that's newsworthy.
That's newsworthy.
They took off with his $2 million check, bro.
Jeez.
And he got it back because obviously he's not going to be able to cash it.
Was it those big cards?
Yeah, there was those big those card ones. Yeah. Yeah, I won the lotto. But anyways, okay, moving on.
All right. So I think you heard in the movies that recently a movie came out by the title Cocaine Bear, right?
Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Ice Cube's son's in it, huh?
Yes, he's in it. Okay, well, now they're actually in talks about making a cocaine shark.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because the first one did really well in the box office. It did really well. I think it came in second place.
In the bear?
Yeah, the Cocaine Bear.
So all he did was eat cocaine, right?
Well, they kind of exaggerated from the real story.
So it's a real story.
Yeah, it's a real story. There was an actual bear that ended up sniffing a drop coke.
Like I guess it fell by accident. This motherfucker ate it.
I gotta assume that they dropped it because maybe they were getting followed, so they just dropped it somewhere in the woods.
And fucking Yogi Bear showed up. Fuck, bro. Can you imagine that shit?
I mean, no, I wouldn't want to be in front of that bear.
Would you want to be in front of a fucking coked out ass pit bull or a bully?
No. They're gonna be on the fucking sick one. That's
On a
for
real
sure.
fucking sick one.
They're gonna be on the rager.
Yeah. I've been in front of some coked out ass hood rats.
Really?
Yes. Coked out ass fucking hood rats, bro. Like you don't want to be around them. So
You know, it's interesting.
I felt
It's
unsafe.
interesting that
I felt unsafe. Like some
have
type of harassment.
have you ever
was
seen
on
that Narcos Mexico show on Netflix?
No, I seen the first one, the one about Pablo Escobar.
No. There's a one on Narcos Mexico where it talks about the cartels from Mexico.
No, pero I think it was a series, right?
Yeah, it was like a.
The first one was Pablo
Yeah.
Escobar. And then, no, I only saw the Pablo one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's a scene in the Narcos Mexico where they're at this party in Baja California. I think it might be TJ. It might be TJ, might not. Anyways, well, it's this party with a bunch of elites, and they showed an actress that they actually referred to as a real life actress that was super coked out. I think her name was Lucia Mendez. I don't know if you ever heard of her.
Yeah.
But she was in that house, in that party, coking herself out.
Wow.
Which is interesting. When you said that you've been around people, I'm like, it reminded me of that scene.
Okay,
Like,
let me ask you, have you ever did coke?
no.
And don't lie to me, Norbert. Don't blink. I saw you blink.
He said that too fast.
This guy blinked. He blinked.
He said it too
Go
fast.
ahead. Open up your eyes and tell me no again.
Hold on, let me get let me get the toothpicks. No.
That's going to be the thumbnail, guys. Okay.
No.
Okay, what about smoke?
We're going to get those
What
toothpicks.
about smoke what?
Have you ever smoked marijuana?
Oh, yes. Yes. I am an avid cannabis user.
Really?
Yes.
You do smoke weed?
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
fucking know that.
Yeah, but I mean, I use it, for medical reasons.
Okay, give us your reasons.
have
'Cause
the-
everybody that smokes weed has a medical reason.
I get the best sleep of my life on it. Best sleep. Completely out.
You a damn lie.
Completely out. Wake up feeling like $1,000,000.
You a damn lie.
Sometimes I feel a little too good.
For reals?
Yeah.
So you walk into a dispensary or you grow it at home?
No, I go into a dispensary, grab my shit.
Okay, what
Before
do
I
you
go
order?
to
Like,
bed.
give me some of those. Give me some of those.
Pretty much. Because it's all pretty much a mixture of a bunch of other stuff. I mean, it's not like we
Then
were
how come
back
you
in
never
the day.
smell? How come you never smell like weed like Alex? Because this guy's like a
Because
cloud.
I do it
that follows him
before I go
of
to
smell.
sleep. Before I go to sleep.
Okay,
I don't do it while I'm awake.
so you're just laying in bed naked and then you just light a leño.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We-
You just,
he has a
I
low
just wanted
tolerance.
to, I just wanted to give everybody a mental picture.
He has a low tolerance.
Yeah. Nobody's,
He has to smoke it at home.
you know how I imagine Norbert smoking weed? He's naked on his stomach with his feet kicked up, smoking like this.
This is an 80s movie.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So the reason why I brought that up is because recently there was a wildcat in the Cincinnati Zoo in Ohio that they named Cocaine Cat.
Why is that? Because he took cocaine? Okay.
This African wildcat was found on the streets of Cincinnati with blow in his system.
Damn.
Is healing from a broken leg and sobering up at his new home at the city zoo. Officials say Amory, a 30 to 35 pound serval cat, was taken into animal control custody after he jumped out of a car and climbed a tree at a traffic light in a residential neighborhood when his owner was pulled over by cops. The exotic feline, who is native to the African savanna and illegally to own in Ohio, suffered a broken leg during his ensuing rescue mission and became agitated. So this guy's owner probably fed his cat blow.
Damn. Okay. Here's a question, Alex, because I think you know a lot about weed. Okay, and you for both of you guys, for both of the marihuanos.
Yeah.
Okay. Can dogs or cats, can animals get high?
Yes.
They can.
Yes.
People don't like literally. Well, it just depends. Who
You got your mic on?
yeah, it just depends who it is.
Like, do you guys blow it like?
So,
Actually, they could get high like that, but
Uh-huh.
they actually make CBD for animals now too, which
No
doesn't
shit.
get them high, but helps them with their anxiety. I mean, you could just get them high, not buy that expensive CBD for animals.
Do they have weed for hamsters?
well, you would just hotbox them.
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
just hotbox them.
How come
You know-
everybody
you know
today?
how you were hotboxed the other day like that.
Yes. You saw it. It would just roll right onto top.
I made sure I blew it that way.
See, the reason why he turned off that camera is because he didn't want anybody to see that he was fucking scuba diving over there. He had the bong. He was like, I'm like, who the fuck is deep sea scuba diving over there?
Oh shit! Well, cats have that thing called catnip. That I think it's like some sort of like weed for
I
them.
wouldn't give your cat or your dog the joint. because they lick their balls, they lick their poles, and they lick their asshole.
Nah, they sell oil, THC oil, where you could pretty much mix it with. This is how you make what's it called, edibles. You mix the THC
Do
oil.
you take edibles?
No, I had a very bad experience.
Tell us about it, please.
I was working.
You were running the streets of with your butt naked,
No, but I was working.
wearing your flojos.
I was working at a restaurant at that time, and back in the day, they didn't regulate that stuff. So I took this piece of chocolate bar, like about this big. Apparently, that thing had 1,000 milligrams,
Damn.
which apparently that's a lot, right, Alex? 1,000
Yep.
1,000 milligrams in one of those pieces, and I took it to the head. Didn't know that until I read the label afterwards.
See, for a guy that's so tech savvy, and you're not going to read that label,
I was young.
you know what the hip hop
you know-
Jedi called it? Meowana for cats.
But I would have assumed that they would control how much they put in it. But I found out later on in life, where back in that day they didn't control. They were just like, just dump it in there, and some of it would be concentrated more into one area and not the other. So you might get one bar that isn't going to do shit to you,
Yeah.
and you're going to get one piece that's going to blow your
Oh,
mind.
I see what you're saying. I see.
So that was my bad. After that experience, I said, "Fuck that! I'm not doing edibles anymore."
Okay.
I had the cold sweats.
Got him.
Hey, okay, Alex, do me a favor. On there, do you smoke weed? Just put it on there. Let's take a poll. Let's see how many people smoke weed.
I got a poll right now. It's,
Okay,
Hey.
go ahead. I got a poll too, but I can't bring it out. Go ahead.
Okay, I got 171 votes on this one. I asked, what did you do today? And 65% said I worked. 10% said it was my day off. 20% said I slept all day / I kicked it all day. And 6% said I was looking for a job.
Fuck, I'm rocking with that 20%.
All right. So go ahead and put up a poll. How many of y'all get marihuanos? Get
Not
high?
your poll, a poll.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so go for it, Norbert. What else? Give us a good one. Give us a fucking raunchy ass one.
All right, well, this one was a bit raunchy. Most recently, Chris Rock came out with his
Oh, hell yeah.
Netflix special.
That's a good one.
Most people say that he went bug wild on Will Smith and
As
his
he
wife
should.
and his family, as most people would say he should. There was one controversy that a lot of people were confused that Netflix edited the special and actually kept one part out. Their excuse was that the line came off wrong, like the way the way Chris Rock said it didn't come out the way he had intended to say. So that's why the line was let's see, the line was when he explained about the movie Emancipation, where he wasn't supposed to say the movie Emancipation. I don't know if you know, but the movie Emancipation was the movie Will Smith did about slaves.
Yeah, and he got whipped and he goes, I was saying, hit his ass again.
It's funny because, not funny, but because their Netflix excuse is that he meant to say the movie Concussion that Will Smith was in, which is the football one.
No, it was the other way around. He said concussion. Y'all saw concussion. And he goes, no, I fucked up my joke. He said, ruined the joke. I saw it, bro. I saw it. So,
Chris Rock
it was the other way around because in Emancipation, he gets whipped. So he goes on and says, I was saying, hit his ass again, whip him again. That's what he was saying. That was the joke.
Okay, I see.
He just gave the wrong movie at first. But that's bullshit because comedians do that all the time.
Really?
And they never edit them, bro. They've never edited them.
Well, I would assume, I haven't heard of anybody's special getting edited.
Right.
Because they tell this, but I don't see how Chris Rock messed that up. And
Right.
had to
Okay,
edit
now,
it.
we have freedom of speech, right?
Do we?
Yes, we do. Okay. I know we get edited, but we got freedom of speech.
We get edited, we get shut down, we get our
Yeah,
accounts
canceled.
closed up.
Yeah. Okay, but now, let's just say for that night, he had freedom of speech.
Okay.
And he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He got slapped for a fucking joke.
Yeah.
That between friends.
Yeah.
Okay. And he said it correctly. That motherfucker was laughing.
Yeah.
But then he turned around and looked at his wife's face.
Yeah.
So now he had to man up, which to me that was a fucking big time pussy move.
Yeah.
Okay. You should have never laughed from the beginning.
That's true. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no, you're speaking truth.
So, okay, so he went and slapped him. But then when he said it twice, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. But when she was over there in a fucking entanglement, sucking some dude's cock, he never told that dude.
Sucking her son's friends.
Her son's
cock.
friends, okay? He never told that dude, keep your cock out of my wife's mouth. He never said that. But because he knew he could beat up Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Now, what if that would have been Dwayne Johnson, The Rock?
Ooh.
And he said that joke. Do you think he would have smacked?
That's a good one.
Hey, Chris Rock said that she summoned the spirit of Tupac.
But do you think Will Smith would have went up there and slapped The Rock?
You know,
Fuck no.
That's hard to tell. That's all speculation. It's hard to tell.
Nah, shut up. He
what?
wouldn't have.
Let
He don't have the
let
balls.
me play devil's advocate once again on this one. You know, I said it before. That was the second time he made fun of Jada Pinkett at the what was it, the Oscars?
I don't watch that shit, so yeah.
Yeah, that was the second time he did that. He did that another year where he made fun of her, referring to her like who the hell, who does Jada think she is? Acting like an A-class actor when she's really like a B-class actor.
Well,
That was the first one. That was one show
right.
at the Oscar. Man,
But
and then
when it's comedy, it's open game, bro.
and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because we make this habit of saying as long as they're comedians, it's cool for them to say that. That being said, most recently this one comedian, black comedian, was talking about the Chinese.
Right.
And he's a comedian. He was talking all these weird shits about committing, from what I hear, rape and talking a lot of shit about the Chinese. But again, he's a comedian.
Okay. Don't get all serious on me. Get to your point.
He's a comedian. Now he's getting a lot of heat from the Asian community and even from Raza community. And you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, you guys tend to pick and choose which comedians
True.
you want to say, well, they're comedians. They can say that.
Very true.
But then when it suddenly offends another person, you're like, wait a minute. You can't do that. That's racist. I'm
okay.
like, well, if another one's being racist and you're supporting them, how are you going to say that this person is racist? You can't pick and choose who you want to be racist. They're either racist or not. If you're picking and choosing, you shouldn't be talking about it.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. For years, comedians have made fun of other nationalities. For years,
And that's
bro.
the excuse.
But
Mainly us.
Yeah, but
Raza.
nobody's ever. Look, I never got offended.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor would make fun of blacks.
Yeah.
The blacks didn't get it. They laughed.
He made fun of everybody. too.
George Lopez, whether you like him or
Yeah.
not, makes fun of raza. And when I say makes fun, he tells stories like, my mom got the fucking chancla.
Yeah.
He shares shit like
Yeah.
that.
But you know, there's a good way of doing it, and then
Yes.
there's a bad way of doing it. Like even like that one old comedian guy. I think he was a Jewish guy, short guy, hanged out with a lot of Italians.
That narrows it down.
Anyways, he always had some really great jokes. Super old guy. If anybody in the live chat knows who I'm talking about, old white guy. He was even in Toy Story. But he said a lot of offensive jokes about other cultures, like blacks, like about Hispanics. But he always ends it with like, you know what? But I still love them. I love them to death. No.
I'm going to put Don Rickles.
Don Wrinkles, that's it.
Okay.
Don Wrinkles. That guy knows how to do it right.
Okay. Who does it wrong then?
People like Andrew Schultz, where he consistently, every time he finds a moment, even off stage, he'll call a Mexican a wetback, a beaner.
And what is he?
And, you know, he's Italian.
Is it possible maybe nobody's ever just checked his ass?
No, people check his out, but unfortunately, the majority of Raza loves his comedy because he did the one skit where he talks about Isn't it funny that when it comes to Egyptian, there's some alien civilization that built the pyramids, but when it comes to Mexicans, and when it comes to the Mexican pyramid, it's that nobody ever questions that because it's Mexicans, because he did that one skit. Everybody fucking gives their their love support to that guy, but ever since then, all he's been doing is shitting on Mexicans.
Okay,
but that's what I'm saying. I think it's funny that some people want to pick and choose. Like this man that said all that shit about Chinese people, he's a comedian. That's his shit. That's his shtick.
Okay.
He's getting a lot of heat.
Okay, let's go back to Chris Rock.
Yeah, let's go back to Chris Rock.
Because this guy went down a rabbit hole. Okay. So my thing is this. Did you watch it?
I watched pieces of it.
Okay. I watched it.
Yeah.
I thought leading up to that part, it was okay.
Yeah.
That was the interesting part. I think that's what everybody was waiting for.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he waited 1 week before the Oscars.
Right. He went in on his ass. But what was Will Smith's reaction? Tell us.
Oh, from what close people around Will Smith, he's infuriated. He's upset that he will go after him and his family the way he did by, which isn't, I'm not gonna lie, it's understandable. I think he called Jada Pinkett a bitch, right?
Is it really that bad?
But if it's your wife, I would think it's pretty bad when another man's calling your wife a bitch. Wouldn't you say so?
Okay, if I'm a comedian,
but again,
hold on, stop playing. Okay, if I'm a comedian, you guys are my friends.
Yeah.
And you guys are in the industry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say you have a fine ass wife. Norbeez's wife be looking fucking good. Then titties out there. I'm not gonna do that, bro.
All right.
But I don't know those people, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any boundaries. Okay. So maybe they might have all fucked around before. And he felt.
Good point.
And he felt, I can say that shit.
Yeah.
But Will Smith, but let's be honest, you saw Will Smith laugh when he said that joke.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it turned into fucking Superman. So
you know what? The way I saw it is like, if I knew this guy already talked shit about my wife once, I already know if he does it again, that's it. It's a wrap. That's my go ahead for me to fuck him up. I'm here waiting. He did it. He did it. Let me go up there now. And he went up there and he slapped him. Wouldn't you say that would be wouldn't you kind of react the same way? If you're mentally expecting somebody to make fun of your wife, and for a fact you told yourself, if he did it one more time, just one more time, I'll fuck him up. And that's pretty much what happened. That was the second time around where he talked shit about his wife.
We had that conversation already one time.
Are you getting deja vu?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
He already gave a whole... he already blasted Will Smith one time.
I don't know. Well, it's sad because it creates a division.
We don't know their relationship, bro.
That's the thing, but it creates a division between their world and their society and their people. Because now people are like, I'm on Will Smith's side now, or I'm on Chris Rock's side. And then
haven't our people been doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, and this was the unfortunate part that's all it does is create more division between the peoples.
Did you take a whiff of that fucking weed when this guy walked in?
Yeah, it smells good.
Fuck, bro, weed smells like fucking sweaty ass nalgas. Like somebody was on a fucking bike ride for 9 fucking hours, took off their fucking biker shorts, threw them against the wall, and they stuck.
That's musty.
Yeah, and that's what it smells like. Like you can see the fumes coming out of those cachetes. Anyway.
So that was interesting.
Anyways, I thought Chris Rock, I thought it was dope.
You know what?
He finally said what he said. Okay?
He had good points, and everybody. He did exactly what everybody was expecting.
It was funny.
He came out. It was funny.
So, but this guy's always Will Smith.
I'm just
like if you guys talk every day.
It's a title.
But it's interesting that you brought up that these guys were probably doing things together because it's well known that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett were in an open marriage. They were swingers. They publicly announced that they are swingers.
Right. And she's sucking cock in an entanglement.
She probably had Chris Rock.
But that didn't offend her husband. But you're gonna say, but the words, they hurt me. That's the second time I'm gonna go slap him.
But you know what?
Come on.
But
And she's over getting slapped with vergazos.
And that's the thing, though. Jada ended up doing that publicly. But let's say this thing with Chris Rock and Will, it was never really public until it became public.
All right, let's move on. Alex, do we have any super chats for right now? Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, we do.
I need to take a break from this guy.
Okay, 94 Emmett dropped 199. He wants to know what part of Oaxaca is Norbeez from.
The Taco Bell side.
Hey. Well, I am actually from the Sierra Norte. It's way up there in the mountains. Like when you get to the city, it takes you about 5 hours to drive up a mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. Do they have an outhouse out there?
They got ruins.
What do you mean ruins?
Ruins. Ancient ruins.
Do they got an outhouse? You know what an outhouse is, right? Where you take a shit in a hole outside?
No, they got homes.
Okay, I'm just asking. Because you say a mountain, I'm like, damn. Like, you going camping?
No, they've been there for hundreds of years.
Okay.
Yeah, that if anything, you guys can actually look it up. The Zapotec tribe is one of two tribes that were never able to be conquered by the Spaniards. They actually fought off the Spaniards. And even Hernan Cortez wrote to the King of Spain to tell them that he took over Mexico, except for one little area in Oaxaca, where he met a tribe that he was not able to conquer. And you guys can look it up.
And that was your tribe?
One of two. The other tribe would be the Mijes.
What about the Wachati tribe?
I don't know about them.
Well, that was an Ace Ventura. I don't know if that's even a real tribe.
But you know, it's just for because most people don't know that story. That there are two tribes that actually defeated Hernan Cortez, and he actually ended up because he couldn't claim all of Mexico because of those two tribes.
All right, move on.
But okay,
no, him.
Oh,
okay. Young V dropped 1999.
Hey, Young V.
She said, "Hey Tony and Norbert, it's Young V, Young Double E. Much love. News with Norbeez is one of my favorite shows other than Freaky Tales. Y'all original as fuck and super interesting, funny too. Heart emojis and I wanted to give you your flowers and God bless."
Okay, Young V.
She's the one that gives.
Okay, you know what? Do me a favor. Put the camera on him. Can you put the camera on him real fast? Let me know when it's on. I got to get something real quick.
On him?
Yes. Okay. There's only one other him.
Okay.
Okay.
So while we wait for Tony, is there any more super chats? Or was that it?
No, but you know what? Did you happen to see the Whistling Diesel driving a Tesla upside down?
What? No, I got to see that though.
Center camera.
Actually, it just be your camera because you
Just put it on center camera. Okay, tell me when you're there.
Okay, center camera.
Okay, Young V. She's the one that blessed us with this at the To Live and Die in LA
Yes.
event.
Yes.
So, gracias por giving Raza a voice. May God bless you. Much love to the Roadium Radio. Okay, and that was February 25th, 2023. Young V, much love, respect. Thank you for this. She actually walked up to me and she gave it to me, and she was like, "I wanted to give this to you, blah, 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 for you and your team." So,
yeah, thank you.
yeah.
We
So
appreciate you.
And I'm glad you reached out because I have it here. It's just that sometimes some people send me stuff. Damn, see, like I forgot another guy that I was supposed to give a shout out to, and I got it inside the house. But don't worry, shout out. I'll shout you out next time.
They're coming down.
Young V, thank you for this.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Appreciate you and much love to you.
Okay. Go ahead and move on.
That's it with the super chats,
I
right?
would say with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
super chat.
Okay. All right. So here's an interesting thing. Recently, an Oklahoma cheerleader coach who had sex with a student 300 times was manipulative and controlling.
Okay, wait.
That's a very odd title.
I know, but read it slow again.
Oklahoma cheerleader coach who had sex with a student 300 times.
She counted.
Yes, apparently Chicano was manipulative and controlling. A former Oklahoma cheerleading coach was allegedly manipulative and controlling and forced a sophomore to have sex with her several times a week for about 5 years, according to a probable.
Well, how can he be there for 5 years?
Probable cause affidavit, huh?
How can he be there for 5 years if it's high school?
He was dumb. Jennifer Hawkins, 45, was a part-time employee in Moore Public.
She was 45 and he was 16?
Well, I guess she was 45 now. So if it was 5 years, she was 40, probably.
40-year-old, damn. Okay, now let me answer this. Should she face charges? Or is she?
Let me finish the result here. Okay. In Moore Public School District, during the alleged relationship with the victim and has since been fired, the district spokesperson told Fox News Digital in an email statement. The victim was a sophomore when the alleged relationship started in 2017 and has since then graduated. Apparently, the one part that's not in here is that it was a connection between this lady's daughter and the student. But going back to your question, should she get
face charges?
Press charges? Of course.
She's a pedophile.
She's a pedo. She's definitely. I mean, that's the one thing about our society is that we only put that on men.
True.
We don't put that on women. The women do sexually abuse young men.
They like a nice stiff one every once in a while. They do. Your titties may be looking like some fucking old ass Mongols, but you want that young stiff one and you don't care.
They like that fresh meat.
The fresh meat. How does she look? Does it say? Does it have a picture?
They does have a picture. You want me to show it to you?
Yes. No nudes. So.
Okay.
If you don't have it right there, just forget about it, bro, because we're not going to waste the people's time.
Yeah, because I got all the.
Okay.
I got
Does
all
she look
the
like
stories. You? No. She looks like a woman. Hey. But I'll send it to you later. She looks like a white blonde lady, Midwest, a little heavy on the side.
Okay.
I think that's. But yeah. You know what? She should definitely get charged because she did break the law. She did show this boy something that you would hope that they would learn from somebody their age.
But fuck, so she was boning this guy 300 times. She must have counted.
I gotta say, and I gotta.
No, but after that many times.
I gotta go back into it because maybe, like I said, there's a connection between this lady and her daughter and this student.
Okay, if you don't have all the facts, then why are you bringing it to News with Norbeez?
There's two stories. There's this
two
one.
sides to the story.
There's this one, and there's another story, and I chose the wrong story. I chose the one that says less detail and the one that didn't involve the daughter.
And he had 2 weeks to prepare. You know what? Throw tomatoes at his ass on the live chat. I'm going to throw a tomato at his ass. Okay, hold on. Let me find a tomato. Here we go. Throw tomatoes at his ass.
But I'll get back to that one. Get back to that one. All right, so moving on. So recently, 8 students in Sun Valley were treated for sudden illness on Wednesday after possibly eating marijuana gummies, authorities said. According to the Los Angeles Fire Department, crews treated multiple students at Sun Valley Magnet School after suddenly became sick. The fire department said that the group of students include a mix of boys and girls between the ages of 12 and 16. Damn. Somebody fucked up.
You know what people are throwing at you? Tomatoes and cucumbers.
Jesus. What?
Tomatoes and cucumbers, homeboy. Throw some more at his ass.
Okay. What are the cucumbers, though?
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw some.
They really want to know what the daughter's involvement in all this.
This is what I'm throwing. All of these fit. Anyways.
So, 8 students did get hospitalized for consuming edibles, which, like I said before, edibles suck because they will get you.
Have they mastered edibles yet, Alex? Do you think?
Yeah,
I mean,
they figured out how to infuse it with everything.
It's been like 20 years of practice.
Okay. Well, why aren't mushrooms legal yet? Do you know?
Because they They wake you up.
You think mushrooms wake you up?
Yes, they wake you up.
Okay, wake you up to what? Explain.
To a more stable reality where you could accept what's happened and can move on from what's happened. I say that because they're using that in research to help people with that have been rape victims, soldiers with PTSD, all of them coming out with good reports that they're getting better, they're healing. And mind you, before they had to send these people to a psychiatrist and to a therapist for years. When
So a
now they're
mushroom
thinking,
is the cure.
I'm not gonna say it's the cure. It's definitely a tool for a quicker way to get over certain things or accept certain things and move on. Like it's been known people that are like, for instance, coming near death.
Okay.
Like you only got like 2 weeks. Some doctors will prescribe mushrooms to them. So when they consume it, they're able to accept the fact that they're going to die and not, be, oh shit, no, you got to save me.
How can they recommend that if they're not legal?
There was right here in California, in Oakland, it is legal. As long as a therapist is providing it or it's part of an experiment that's done by therapists. In Oregon, it's completely legal. And I think Canada is moving right now to make it federally legal.
I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Los Angeles is also
When I ask
working
you
on
a
that.
question, look at me. Do you take mushrooms?
Yes.
Tony, ask them, where do they grow?
Is that why you're woke?
I didn't say that word. You said that word. I didn't say that word. You said that word. Don't give power to that word, Tony.
Man.
You're giving power to it. Don't give it power.
Okay, you know what? Everybody throw some fucking mushrooms at fucking
Throw the
Norbert.
mushrooms out there.
Yeah, throw them fucking mushrooms.
But wait, what were you going to say, Alex? What were you going to say?
I said to ask you, where do they grow?
Well, most people relate mushrooms to them growing in cow shit.
And cow shit?
Yeah. Like I said, most people relate that when they hear about where shrooms come out, they think they only come out in cow shit. That's not right. Some do, but not all. The majority of them grow in the wild.
The best ones grow on cow shit.
For real?
He said that, not me.
I don't know.
That's what he said. But as far as I know, the best ones grow in Mexico, in the wild, mostly in rotten trees. Whatever the thing is, whatever is something's rotting, they'll grow there. The majority of the ones that create super psychedelic moments are grown in Mexico. Which that would answer your question.
Okay, give us your biggest trip. What did you see? Did you see like a butt-naked alien?
No. My first trip, I saw everything moving. Like, let's say you're looking at that brick wall.
Right.
It would be like Hogwarts. Have you ever seen the movie Harry Potter?
No.
You never watched
I
it?
just watched the first one.
There's this scene where where they go to the trains and all the brick walls open up. Well,
I knew it. You're a Harry Potter guy.
They don't open up, but they do. They were certainly moving around.
You're a Harry Potter guy. Huh. I can tell. He's got all the books. All the books. And he wears that black cloak.
Is that what it is?
That's what he does.
That's a clip right there.
You know what? I'm gonna next show. He's wearing that fucking Harry Potter that cloak. Watch.
I'm down.
Yeah, with the wizard one.
With the glasses?
Yeah, with the wizard one.
Within the glass, the Harry Potter?
Yes, watch.
I put a little lightning thing right here.
For Halloween, we're gonna dress up. Watch.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Well, okay. So the most interesting trip would be the one that everybody talks about, which is the portal. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you ever heard the Dr. Green Thumb podcast where they speak about the portal.
Not that one.
Well, the guys always, when they bring up the subject of mushrooms, they always speak about a portal. And basically, it is a portal where you go in there. Have you ever seen the movie Contact?
Yeah.
You have seen it?
Yeah, I like
you saw
that movie.
Part where
She drops?
She drops.
It's
and
timeless?
then she suddenly goes into this big old whirlwind,
Right.
going to who knows where.
So you've been there.
That's what happens.
You've been there.
That's what happens.
Did anybody touch you?
No. You know, I actually want to invite Tony for an experience.
Fuck you.
For an experience.
Chucky voice.
Everybody in live chat, put mushrooms if you want Tony to go on a mushroom experience.
Oh, shit.
Put it
Hell
on
no.
mushrooms.
No, hell no.
You wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Really? Is it the fear? Is it you're
Yes.
just not interested? Oh, it's
I'd
the
be
fear.
probably running around with fucking wearing butt naked Dracula teeth and a cape.
I have heard those stories
So I'm not doing
of
it.
guys doing that. I
Yeah.
never understood that part, but
So when you went to the portal, were like you like blind? Like tell us about it.
well, I mean, when you're in there, it's the same way.
She saw it.
No. Actually, I don't even think I had a physical form. I don't think
You
I.
didn't have a physical. What were you, liquid?
I don't know. I was
This
just.
guy.
I was just there.
He was a robot.
Agüita.
It's like when you have you ever tried the VR stuff? Have you
No.
ever put the VR stuff?
No.
No. Well, when you put it in there, you're just like
Oh, okay.
you don't
okay.
see shit. So it's
Oh.
kind of that same feeling where
Okay,
you're like
okay.
just looking.
So it's the Stargate you went through.
Yes, you could say that.
Wow.
And
I might try it now.
The thing at the end of it all is that you feel a sense of like none of all the shit that was weighing you down, that was messing with your head. It just makes you say, "Fuck it, I don't care."
See, but tequila does the same shit.
No. Tequila,
Yes, it
tequila
does.
lands you in jail. Tequila makes you
Hell
do
no.
stupid phone calls. Tequila.
Makes you do stupid phone calls. He just gave himself away. He just gave himself away. He's been in jail. He's been in jail.
Tequila makes you crash your car.
Yes.
Makes you walk on the streets.
Makes you send DMs.
Gets you kicked out of bars.
Makes you
kicked
send
out of
DMs.
clubs.
If you guys have a bunch of DMs that you guys haven't read from him, he was on tequila. Okay, you know, let me put a little tequila shot up in this motherfucker. Watch. Okay. Let me see. Did they take it out right here? Here's a little.
I got kicked out of too many bars because of tequila. So
Yeah.
you know what? There's good tequila and then there's bad tequila.
You know how tequila works? Like you know when they say drink till she's cute. You ever heard that?
No.
Drink till she's cute. Like if she's está marrana, you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
she's
like
not
a-
that big, just
one
lift
bottle,
up the
two
tequila
bottles?
bottle and look at her through the bottle.
Jeez.
She looks skinny, bro.
I never done that before.
Yeah, and after a couple of shots, fucking Selma Hayek does till dawn
Jeez.
appears.
You know, I think that's the only reason why she's married to that devil worshipping Balenciaga guy.
Why?
Because in those roles she plays.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like for like that movie from Dusk Till Dawn, she was like a vampire, right? She turned all
Right,
looking
right.
evil and demonic.
Or you know what? Somebody put drink till she's cute. I mean, drink till he's cute.
Whoa, hey yo,
Drink till he's cute, girls. If a guy has bad breath and he's over here trying to talk to you all fucking night,
caca breath.
but you know what? Give him a mint and then order a couple of more rounds and like, fuck it. You know, after you look at Norbert after a while, this guy looks like fucking that dude from Blood In, Blood Out that turned cop. What's his
Mundo?
name? No,
El Gallo Negro.
El Gallo Negro. This guy's
they
starting to
do
look
call
like.
El Gallo Negro
You-
sometimes.
you know what I'm saying?
just
Yeah.
He turns to Poncherello.
Eric Estrada. Yeah, exactly. So
That cop, hell no.
drink till
I'm not
Norbeez
turning
is
into no cobbler.
drink till Norbeez is cute. So hell yeah. Because Norbeez is over here starting to look like fucking El Gallo Negro.
Hey.
Anyway,
All right, so moving on. Recently, going back to the survey.
okay, give us the last one because we only got time for one more,
Oh,
and
man.
then we got to take calls. So you gotta have to save some. So
We got a few good ones here, but not.
okay, Alex. While he's looking,
Okay,
go
one
ahead.
more-
and- hold
one
on.
more, right?
Yeah, but give us the
Okay.
the thing.
Okay, 171 votes. Do you smoke weed is the question. 44% said every day. 20% said once in a while. And 36% said hell no.
Hey,
36.
wow,
See, I'm a part of that 36%.
man, smoke weed every day. Hey,
Hold up.
hey.
Okay, let's ask another question. What was the question we were talking about? Do you ever drink till he/she is cute?
I thought you were gonna say, let's take it back to the old question. Are you a cuck?
No, we will. But first, because Norbert exposed himself that he got cucked here on News with Norbeez, okay? So Are you
Hypothetically.
do you drink till he/she is cute? Okay, go for there. All right. One more. Let's go.
All right. So, they say you always hear that women love assholes, right? Like a lot of women,
assholes?
Women
You
love
mean
assholes.
like rimming a man, or you're talking about un cabrón?
Un cabrón,
Okay,
asshole,
an asshole.
jerk,
Okay. Okay.
he doesn't give a fuck about her. Yeah, for the most part, I think we've seen more women like that than women that like a good man. Am I the only one? Here?
Don't make me go in, but I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, this kind of, supports what I just said, because recently in a UK prison, 18 female prison guards either got fired or resigned recently for having sexual intimate moments with prisoners.
Wow.
Yes. So many of them have been publicly known. It's now publicly known that they were having sex with the inmates. 18.
And I guarantee you that they probably got good husbands at home. But women like assholes.
Women like assholes. I mean,
Some, not all.
and that's the big question that every friend zone guy wants to ask.
Norbert,
Norbert, what
I have to
question?
ask you here live. Do you get friends on the lot?
Hell no, I don't put myself in that situation. Fuck
Yes,
that.
or you blinked again. You blinked.
We're gonna have to go back and actually see that in slow mo because I'm pretty sure I didn't
Come on,
blink.
man. Here I am.
No, I make sure I don't put I don't put myself in that. I don't put myself in that situation. But that's what I do see. I know I got a lot of good friends that make good money, have great jobs, have morals. They can't get the women they want, and that's the bad part though, because the funny part is that the women they want are the bad women. Because there's
Then it goes both ways.
because there's so little good women to go around. It's funny because
That's not true.
is it? It's not okay. Well, elaborate, please.
Okay. I always had this one rule, and this is before social media.
All right,
Never date a girl that you meet at a backyard party or at a nightclub.
all right,
Okay. That's just one of I made that rule up.
okay.
I just don't feel that that's a place where you can. Most guys go to those places for hookups.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Now, say you meet a girl at a backyard party or at a club,
All right.
and you end up boning her that night. Okay, do you think, Norbert, that will make out to be a good relationship? It's either yes or no. Don't play devil's advocate. Don't overthink it.
No.
Don't give us a
No, okay, no.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Now here's the next question: how many other people has she done that with? But now, let's put it on the shoe on the other foot.
Okay.
What can the girl say to herself? Fuck, I fucked this guy the first night. How many girls has he done that to the first night? That it just doesn't. It's not good on both sides.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would rather date a girl and not have any sex until that time presented itself. Okay. I'm serious. Until that time presented itself. Because that's the only way you're going to build a foundation for a long relationship. Now, if she gives you the Guk 3000 the first night, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Put a ring on it.
No.
Oh.
Put a ring on it.
Oh.
How many rings have you given out? And don't lie. I'm not talking about ring around the collar either.
Hey.
So, okay. But now, today, social media,
Yeah.
and this goes for both.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Has watered down the quality of women,
Yes.
but also women for men too. For men too.
Yeah.
Because both men and women think I got options. This guy likes my comments every day. This guy's always in my DM. This guy's always sending me dick pics. This girl's always showing me her chichi. Now we're not even paying attention just to one female. We're not trying to win the heart.
Yeah.
We're trying to win their nalgas.
Yeah.
Girls, don't sit there and tell me, I don't go through that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay? There was this one girl, I guess, on some bullshit ass podcast that was going around bragging that she gets like 12 dick pics a day.
Jesus.
And she actually shares the dick pics with her sister.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
They rub one out to them or?
Probably they flick the bean. So. That just sounds like a flexitoin. Anyways.
Boom.
Let's just change the fucking subject. So, let's start taking calls. Fuck.
Let's start taking calls.
I forgot what the fuck.
Oh,
yeah,
my
the inmates. The fucking inmates.
Hey, man, they're savage. I mean, shit. I mean, if I was in prison, that would probably be the prison I'd want to be in.
Yeah. I get it.
Boom.
I get it. Hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, we're going to put up the numbers. So, once again, if you got the balls, make the calls. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Caller, you there? Caller.
Hello?
What's up, Tony?
Lattice. What's good, bro? Yo.
Lattice?
Y'all hear me?
Hey, yeah, I hear you.
Oh, he probably can't
Yeah,
hear.
hey, I can hear y'all.
All right, go ahead.
I had a news article, something that happened in the news lately I wanted to touch on. But y'all had mentioned something about letting your dog or cat smoke after you and the germs that it might give you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if ever you've smoked with a group of people, chances are you've shared the taste of balls, ass, and rotten chocha.
Damn.
And I agree with you.
Especially if you smoke with CALI foods.
I agree with you.
Hey, man. Hey, Lattice.
Exactly. Bro, look. Lattice, I'm glad you brought that up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep it real with you. We all grew up here where dudes would pass the fucking joint, eventually pass the fucking blunt, eventually pass the fucking pipe.
But
Hold on, you passed it around to like 8 motherfuckers, and all you guys are tasting the same fucking saliva.
Hey, it ain't no fun. The homie can't get none.
That's for girls.
Hey.
Okay? That's talking about the nalgas, and we're not talking about the fucking motel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So stop. By the way, that's the first cuck song ever.
Right.
Anyways, go ahead, Lattice.
But yeah, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the train derailment out in Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because recently Biden was here and not there. So, I mean, if you could tell us more and update us on that.
Well, there's 5. There might be more by now, but I counted about 5 different events that happened surrounding that whole area there. That kind of lead to one to think that there's something more going on. To put it in perspective, there's about a little more than 1,000 on average train derailments or train accidents in the country within a year. So you might get about 1,000 or so, give or take, but never so much in a concentrated area, like in one area where something happens, just one thing after another. So early February, the first derailment that we heard of was that train carrying the vinyl chloride, and it spilled everywhere, got in the water. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah.
So that happened. Yeah, that happened in East Palestine, Ohio. And like I said, it was carrying vinyl chloride, which is a very volatile substance, and it got in the water. And within, I'd say, an hour, they were saying that wildlife out there was dying. And of course, the government and the authorities said, well, there's no danger, but the stats and the studies show otherwise. So that happened, and then there was a few weeks after that, there was an explosion at a plant out there in Ohio. They made like metal blocks and pellets, just for various things, building whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that plant exploded sometime in mid-February. Well, they started flying environmental scientists out there to do controlled explosions, like to burn off the stuff that hadn't burned yet. That way they could control it. Yeah. Well, the plane carrying the 5 environmental scientists crashed, killing all 5 scientists.
Yeah, that happened.
And which is kind of weird in of itself, because somebody had actually done they looked at this and they said the plane crashed soon after it took off, which was kind of weird because there was no weather anomalies or anything that could have made it go wrong. It just crashed out of nowhere, killing all 5 scientists.
Yeah.
So that happened. That's something that that I found odd. And then in March, a train contained liquid propane and ethanol, almost derailed and spilled PVC pellets everywhere. And nobody can really say, make heads or tails of that either. Well, a few days after that, a dump truck carrying limestone crashed into the main car of a train, killing the conductor. And this is all happening in the same area, same train line.
Jeez.
And what's even stranger is you don't hear nothing about the people on board. You don't hear anything about the conductor. You don't hear anything about the crew, the passengers. You didn't hear anything of where this vinyl chloride was headed. You just don't hear anything. You just hear the train derailed, and they're trying to minimize the effects on the environment and the effects to the people.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is a very concentrated area where all this stuff is happening, and nobody can really make anything out of it other than it's just coincidence or accident. I think it points to something a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what just yet, but I think we're going to find out
Well,
that there's a little more to this than
that's
what's
the $1 million question right there. Why so much is happening in Palestine, Ohio? What is there, and why are they trying to destroy that environment? It's a mind bender on that one. Since you mentioned the chemicals, they did burn off that vinyl, which later on they found out actually makes it worse. It makes it more toxic by burning it. So who knows why they're trying to kill off this land?
Okay.
Something's there. And the other part is in the news they call it Palestine. They don't call it Palestine unless it's Palestine.
All right.
It's weird. Oh, thanks, Lattis. Thank you for that update, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, no problem. I was actually trying to I wanted to see Marvelous's take on this because he seems to have his thumb on the pulse of things like this, and but every time I try to call, I couldn't get through. But I just want to know what y'all thought of that, and like I said, it's kind of weird.
That is weird, man. I'm sure there's something to it, and like you said, we're gonna eventually find out. Eventually, it's gonna do what it does.
Right. All good, Lattis. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, man.
So yeah. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Pleasure, man.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Salva from Sacramento. What's cracking, you guys?
Sacramento. What's good, my bro?
Sacktown. What up, man?
Sacktown, Bay Area, and back down. Not much, you guys. I wanted to talk about what the last caller was talking about. In my opinion, I think that has to do with the consequences of us backing Ukraine. In history, in the last 20 years, especially since the electronic boom, we've seen numerous Russians infiltrate different types of databases and really get into high-powered, high security files. Like they've hacked so many different things, and I think that that's just the behind the scene kind of war that's playing out that the government and that the international communities are not speaking about. But I think that's a consequence for us backing Ukraine. Russia's just not sitting back and going, yeah, let's let them send $55 billion over there and we're just going to sit back and watch.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
so
there's something there.
You're talking about espionage and sabotage then.
That's it, brother. Yeah, you got some very deadly chemicals on those rail yards because you can't truck that stuff around. You can't send an 18-wheeler with military grade and or just hazard chemicals because those go through the highways and suburbs and main cities. So
but
all that's on the rail yard.
I'm sorry. If that were true, unfortunately, we have a president that doesn't give a fuck about us. Yeah. So maybe Putin is relying on the fact that we have a president that cares. We don't. We have a president that cares about himself and his people. So that's
exactly probably why they're getting away with it. We're watching it just play out. Like, oh yeah, it was just a chemical burn, blah blah blah. We're just watching it all play out like that. Yeah. That's my personal opinion. Secondly, I wanted to. La mota. Estamos practicando de la mota y el alcohol. In my opinion, you guys, I think it's a better choice to go with cannabis over alcohol. Like I had a really good camarada who passed away at like 35 from alcoholism and cirrhosis, and he you know, he left 4 children behind. And I've never seen that happen with like cannabis. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're true. Yeah, that's true.
No, they just leave their families.
Nah, no mames, pinche veterano.
I'm just being honest. Dude.
But you know, you're
They
right.
don't go to work. They're lazy.
I think we spoke on that though. That unfortunately, alcoholism is something that we had in our culture for many generations, which
Yeah.
we just got to learn how to control it.
Both are
and not let it
addictive.
control us.
Yeah, both are addictive. I mean, the honest truth is both are addictive and have a dark side to it. So it's just all about keeping it positive and, you know,
Yeah.
and on your business, you know, don't abandon your children, right? Through thick and thin, right? Like,
Yeah.
be a man, take care of business, and whether, you know, I think our community suffers from not asking for help. Like Mexicanos, we always find a way, and we really don't talk about what's scarring us or generational problems and addiction, really.
Yeah.
And so, like, from my camarada, like one day he came through, and I'm like, yo, try this, non-alcoholic beer out. Like it's a Budweiser Zero or like a Heineken Zero, and he looks at me and he's like, and just starts busting up laughing, like, what the fuck is that, bro? And I'm like, I don't know what it is. Give me the real shit too. Give me the Bud Light, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
But and behind all of this, there's some real things that were going on, and you know, and I don't want to get too much into his story, but you know, he
yeah, man.
you know, so anyways, that's just my personal opinion. Thirdly, Tony, would you consider getting Trouble Kid 52 on the show eventually?
Who's that?
Some fool from Oxnard. Some youngster probably like.
Oh no! Hold on, bro. My apologies because he's already been on the show. Yeah, he actually had to cut the show short because he was so drunk, bro. He showed up drunk.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Yeah, but I never heard him Trouble Kid 52. I just Trouble Kid. But yeah, you know what? I mean, yeah, bro.
Okay.
Look it up, bro. Trouble Kid on Roadium Radio, and check out his interview, bro. Check out his interview. It wasn't really much of an interview.
Will do.
Yeah, but
dude, speaking of alcoholism, eh?
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. Episode 90.
Episode 90, bro. Look it up. Trouble Kid, and he actually had
episode 91. It's gonna be me, all pedo and shit on your table, and
exactly.
like, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, but check it out, bro. Because when he showed up, he was tore up already, and then he wanted to come back and do it again. But I told him no drinking this time. But I'm a drinker, so I just I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
So, anyways, bro, gracias, bro.
Well, yeah, it's a thing, man. It's hard. I mean, I haven't gone to AA. I tried it like once or twice. I just don't drink now. I have 2 babies, and
but
it's hard, man. So you know, I feel for the brother.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna check out that episode, brother.
All right, bro.
Gracias a todos, man.
Okay,
thank you too, man.
Keep
Appreciate
pushing.
you.
I enjoy your guys' platform.
Thank you, homie.
All right.
All right, man.
Last night. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Caller, let's see who's gonna be next.
Who's the lucky caller?
Exactly. The next guy gets a pair of Norbeez chonies.
Hey.
Okay. Caller, your name. Where are you calling from?
Hello. This is Bear Boy from Wilmington.
Oh, hey.
How you guys doing, boys?
Gee, where you been?
I know.
I've been out of the country. I was in Mexico for a couple of weeks.
You're surrounded by a lot of brown boys, huh?
After the cartels, they were going to bomb. They threatened tomahawk missiles to kill cartels. I came back to America. I was scared.
You abandoned all the brown boys over there?
Yeah, I got a lot of brown boys. A lot of 8-year-olds working on the street. I was there. I was in Guadalajara. A lot of kids working. Oh, by the way, you know, Pfizer just bought a company that for cancer, a cancer treatment company.
No. There's one over there.
Yeah, well, they paid $40 billion for a company that cures cancer. And the Palestine derailment, well, the thing is that Chernobyl, all that water, it's everyone who lives near that area is going to get cancer.
Oh, well, yeah, I have heard about that. That is a possibility.
And plus the vaccinated too. You keep getting boosters, you're gonna get cancer eventually.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Somebody's spreading the news.
You don't find that kind of funny? And I'll buy you train too.
I don't find it funny. I thought you were trying to be informative.
Oh yeah. I find that kind of weird. They bought a cancer treatment company, $40 billion.
Fuck, that's a big investment. You definitely want to
They
make
must
sure you
know
get a
something we
payout.
don't know.
Right.
They always know something we
Not
don't
only
know.
that, you know that Zelensky, the guy from Ukraine, the Jewish guy.
The comedian,
I
the
just found
slash
out.
president.
Yeah, I just found out his native language, his first language is Russian. It's not Ukrainian. He just learned how to speak Ukrainian about 4 years ago.
I mean, he is an actor.
I found that shocking.
Really?
Yeah, but he doesn't speak Ukrainian. He just barely learned how to speak Ukrainian.
Well, I mean, he was
Not only that, people in the East Ukraine, they're all Russian.
yeah, they
They don't
are.
want to be part of Ukraine.
They don't. They said they've been interviewed and
But-
they've said that they don't want to be part of Ukraine.
How can you force Russian speakers to be 18 million people to be part of a country? That's retarded. And why does Biden keep giving them weapons?
I don't know, man, but they got something on Biden, and Biden has to play ball.
You called her a man.
Oh.
Well, Donald Trump just did. Did you hear Donald Trump's speech? He
Yes.
said he would end the war in 1 hour.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he'll pull out. I mean,
You pull out. I like, brown boy. You like pulling out?
Do you like pulling out, Norbert? Is your pull out
Oh,
game
you're
strong?
dirty, Norbeez.
very
You're
strong.
a dirty boy.
I should have had like 20 kids already.
Oh, you shoot blanks. Well, you can't have kids if you have anal sex. I miss calling in. I was in Mexico. I couldn't call in.
You could have called the law international. Buy one of those cards and that you scratch in the back and put in the code and call us here.
I was in heaven. There was a lot of brown boys in Mexico, so I kind of ignored you guys.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
But now I'm back,
Yeah, you're back. And
Fully loaded.
fully loaded. I got you guys back.
Hey,
it's so do you follow
I like
Norbeez?
being in the back.
Oh, okay. See?
Norbeez,
Do you follow Norbeez on
I'm
Instagram?
still waiting for that date.
There you go, Norbeez.
I
Waiting for
I'll
that
look for
date.
you on Instagram.
oh really? Under what name?
Hello?
Yeah, under what name?
Oh, I don't have Instagram. I don't believe in that.
What you just said?
People are searching you, looking at you.
Just
Oh, good. Call
I don't got no Instagram.
I'll make one and then.
All right, brown boys, I gotta go. You guys have a good one.
All right, you too. She hasn't called in a while, or he hasn't called in a while.
No, it hasn't
Norbeez.
called in a while.
Norbeez, make one and then what?
All right, let's go.
Hey, we didn't get
Call
to
her your
the
name and where you calling from.
Hello, Tony. What's up, Norbeez? This
What?
is Bad Pitbull.
What up,
I'm
man?
from Twin Towers.
Hey,
All good.
Anyway, just want to give you a little update for our news, Norbeez.
all right.
That IA fool smoked the wooden part from the Black and Mild. That is it. Good night. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed too,
All right.
man. That's hardcore, man. That's
That's
some
real hardcore, yeah.
shit.
So I'm waiting for some IE fools to call in and retaliate. Retaliate.
You don't really get too many IE fools calling here to retaliate. It's usually LA stomping on IE
They
fools.
probably just watch it from their TV.
You know, they say in the chat room that they have a slumber party and watch the show.
You never know, bro.
You just never know.
You just never know these days. Anyways, come on, callers. Let's not. If not, we're going to go ahead and end it because we got 1 minute till it turns 10 o'clock. If you don't want to call in, because you don't have the balls to make the calls. But if not, we're going to give you 1 more minute. Okay, here we go. Let's see who is this. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Yo, it's the homie Kike from the city of Escondido.
Hey,
What's up, Kike? What's
What's
going
up,
on?
Kike?
What's up, fools? Hey, have you guys watched that movie, The Whale? And I'm
No.
not talking about Miss Pac-Man. Excuse me. All right, I just wanted to get your thoughts on it. From like pretty much in a nutshell, like I guess this vato fucking he gets all overweight and shit because he's a piece of shit because he left his wife daughter or his gay lover or some shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That actually won an award recently.
No,
right?
and Brandon Fraser won an award, but
Yeah.
can you give it to me again? That something about his daughter, what?
All right. So technically, this fucking vato leaves his baby mama and his daughter to fucking go start an alternative lifestyle with his gay lover.
Oh shit!
Shit, no wonder he won.
Those usually
Yeah,
get it.
no shit. All right. So then this is my question though. So technically, like the vato just pretty much eats himself to death, right? So then my question is, was it a better ending for this movie or hypothetically for Brokeback Mountain when fucking the dude gets killed by his fucking father-in-law?
What of the movie was that?
He said Brokeback Mountain. I think you're familiar more with that movie. I'm not really familiar too much with that.
Norbeez, you have the VHS, you have the disc, you have the Blu-ray, okay? You have the digital download. You got it on your phone, bro. You actually even watch it backwards because you said it has a different meaning.
I got the Spanish dub one.
Yeah.
He got the reel-to-reel version.
He goes, I once got my mountains clapped.
I think it was.
Hey, one last thing.
Go ahead.
Hey, one last thing. All right, I want to clear the air with this. All right.
Yes.
So this was verified by both you, Mr. Tony A, and Marvelous during his live last night, right? He said that he snatched you up and threw you in the closet, right?
Yes.
Okay, you agreed to this earlier in this fucking live, right?
I was in the closet tied up, gagged.
Okay, so then the question is, did you come out of the closet yourself?
Yes. I came out of the closet. Yes, I did. Tonight on News and Norbeez, I came out of the closet, bro.
It's a trap.
Hey, hey, Tony.
Yes.
Hey, gracias for being a good sport, homie. Fucking thanks for the call and thanks for the time, man. You guys have a good one.
All good, my brother.
Yeah,
Stay
man.
blessed, homie.
Much love to you, man.
Maybe I might win an award since I came out of the damn closet.
Hey, that's usually how it goes. If you're not gay, you're not getting anything.
Bro, you want a record deal? Do that. You want an award? Do that.
Gay.
Yeah, hit it. Gay. Give us a drum roll. Ba-dum-dum. He's not quick enough. He's not quick enough. Okay, that was, you know what? That was the last call because you guys are bullshitting today.
Oh man.
Let me see it. All right.
We had some good callers though. Yeah,
Yes. Let me.
we were informed, and then we were made fun of.
Yeah, we were made fun. You were made fun of. You lied, and you were cut.
Hey, you didn't explain your thoughts on Brokeback Mountain though. That was
I never seen that bullshit. You seen it. Come over here. See, the guilty man always tries to take the heat off of himself.
Norbert tried to he tried to curveball that one.
But that wasn't directed. I think that was more directed towards Tony than.
Look, if you look at his profile picture on his phone, look at
It's a hat with LA.
he's wearing a cowboy hat. And he's like this side view. I'm like, wow, really? With a saddle on his shoulder. I'm like, what's the significance of that? Like,
It's a vaquero's hat.
yeah. And then he has a whip in his car. Like, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He told me that he likes getting whipped with black licorice.
It's for las vacas.
So is it true?
What?
You like getting whipped with black licorice?
No.
That's what I heard. Come on.
Wait. Have you ever tried black licorice?
No. I know you have in real life.
I only had the red vines. I totally forgot about it till you just mentioned it.
You know you like brown boys. Anyways.
Oh, shit.
Wait, Brokeback Mountain. Bro, you know what? But, okay, since you've seen that movie countless times, why did they call it Brokeback Mountain? Is it because he broke his back when he clapped that mountain? I don't know. I'm just trying to guess.
Was it a mountain?
You tell me you've seen it. I mean, you're talking, you know the director, you have a copy of the script at home. You even have the scratch and sniff book, so I'm just trying to understand you a little bit more.
Hey, you guys can find Tony's review on it. On
Tomorrow, he's gonna post up that cowboy picture where he's holding, his tejana.
Oh shit!
So, no, but have you seen? Be honest. Have you seen?
No, I've never seen it. Never seen it.
You a damn lie. You blinked again. He blinked, Alex.
Hey, you know what? We got some live chats right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Some super chats.
Yeah, some super chats. Pinche Know-It-All dropped $9.99.
That's his name?
Yeah, Pinche Know-It-All.
Okay, thank you.
He said, would it be cool? Would it be cool if you did a live with hip hop music 79 through 85 with emphasis on electro hop? That music is ripe for a huge comeback with Olympics coming up. Breaking will be featured. I don't know what that means.
Now you know what he means by electro, right? That
It
fast,
is,
up tempo, 125 beats per minute, Planet Rock, play at your own risk,
Okay.
cheap thrills, all that's faster stuff.
I thought it was a Pokemon.
No, because you poked a man. That's why you bringing that up. That's his new name, Pokemon.
Boom.
He poked a man. So, anyways, go ahead.
Would
You walked right into that
one. Would you consider doing that the way they asked?
Pokemon?
No.
Oh, yeah, I think that's dope.
That's wishful thinking. All right. What's the next one?
Okay. 94 Emmett dropped 199. He said, "Is Tony still open to having Northerners on the podcast?"
Look, if you're an artist, it doesn't matter where you're from, bro.
Art is art.
If you're an artist, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're talented and you want to come on the platforms, I always say submit your music. It doesn't matter where you're from. I don't judge people by their geographical location, bro.
Or religion?
Or religion, no. Or their sexual preference. I mean, after all, you're here. But
we don't discriminate here.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. That's it?
Okay. All right, that's good.
All right, Norbeez, come on. I'll let you get in a good one. Go ahead, bro.
What do you mean?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
No, I don't want to give it to you, Tony.
Come on, Pokemon.
You walked into that one just now.
I did. After all, I came out of the closet.
Hey.
Okay, everybody. Norbeez, once again, thank you. Thank you very much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Go ahead and give your shout outs.
Shout out to Young V for giving us that amazing artwork.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And shout out to the live chat, to the callers, to the supporters, to the people that come here and spend their evening with us, talking about things and news and all the love and support. Much love to you guys.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody in the live chat, all the IE fools, all the LA fools, all the Texas fools, all the Northerner fools, all the down south fools, all you fools, the Raider fools. So much love and respect to all you guys, everybody who liked, comment, subscribed, everybody who shared, everybody who was talking shit, everybody who didn't have the balls to make the calls, everybody who did call. And also want to thank Alex Cervantes Enterprise. Remember, he's doing the smogs. He does fucking everything, fucking breaks, whatever. Okay, he's still selling eggs. And then my son, B-SKANLESS, and also the Hip Hop Jedi. And do not forget to follow me on my new Instagram page, Tony A. The Wiz. Tony A. The Wiz, not Tony A's taking a whiz, but Tony A. The Wiz. And the is spelled with a D. D-A. Tony A. The Wiz. Follow me on Instagram there. Other than that, we'll be back on Sunday with the OG in the game. We're going to be back with a Calls with the Wizard.
Oh.
Calls with the Wizard on Sunday. I'll probably be releasing the flyer tomorrow. So other than that, much love, much respect. You guys are great, and we are out of here, pal.
See you guys.
This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This